Hey guys, welcome to Two Average Dudes. I'm Dave. You'll hear from Mike in a couple minutes. So, in the news, Rob Ford said that he will exempt Sikhs from wearing a helmet on a motorcycle. And everybody's screaming religious freedom. You know what? That's not an infringement of your religious freedom. You just can't ride a motorcycle. Law is a law. Like, we're not saying that you cannot practice being a Sikh and all your religious beliefs within, but you cannot ride a motorcycle because your religious beliefs prohibit it, because you can't do that without taking off your headgear. You know, I ride motorcycle. Motorcycle helmets are in place for a reason. And, you know, in the wipeouts I've had, if I didn't have my helmet on, guess what? I'd be worse off than I am now. No, I've seen guys wipe out, not like wearing a dirt bike and that, and terrible. I've seen guys with open face helmets wipe out, and it's absolutely, like, you look at them and you're going, oh my God. So, you know, Rob Ford, I think you're absolutely wrong. And here's why I think you're wrong. So I see the problem in healthcare, because when a person gets injured, we're going to have to pay and, you know, pay. Next thing, insurance rates should go up for people not wearing helmets. Like, come on. And next thing, and I find this the biggest thing, how do you enforce it? Like, how does a police officer look and say, you're not a Sikh, or you're a Sikh, or whatever? And like, do they pull you over and say, okay, let's see your Sikh card? Like, how is it proved? So if I put one on my head and not a helmet, the whatever you call it thing there, and go out and drive my motorcycle, and they stop me and I say, oh, I'm a Sikh, what are they gonna do? No, you're not. Yes, I am. You know, how can they say I'm not? How can they say I am? You know, Ford, listen, you don't do it. It's not worth it. You know what? Everybody's screaming saying, oh, religious freedom. They have their freedom. Don't drive a motorcycle. Your religion doesn't allow you to ride a motorcycle because you can't take your headgear off. Plain and simple. You don't have to conform for people. This is a safety issue. And I'm telling you, I will fight this beyond belief. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. What do you think, Mike?
Hey, Dave, you're right. And first off, I want to state that this is not about religion and religious beliefs, okay? This is about laws in our country that keep people safe, okay? Motorcycle accidents are a major thing, and long-term injuries from motorcycle accidents are a huge issue. You know, you get in a motorcycle accident, your injuries are huge. So to not wear a helmet totally increases the risk of those injuries and increases the risk of the financial burden on our healthcare system. So I want to start this off with saying, when everybody goes through the driver's license, what they tell you is driving is a privilege, not a right. Okay? Driving a motorcycle is a privilege, not a right. Okay? So if you can't follow the rules, the laws, and the safety of riding a motorcycle, then you don't get that privilege. So if you can't ride a motorcycle because it's too hard because of your religious beliefs on your headwear, then I'm sorry, you just can't ride a motorcycle. Plain and simple. Kids with certain disabilities aren't allowed to ride a motorcycle because they just can't do it safely. You know, so we stop old people from driving cars because they can't do it safely. So we're just got to say, you guys can't drive motorcycles if you can't do this. I don't know why we're not going that route, but all these politicians don't want to say that. You know, here at Two Average Dudes, we're going to look at creating helmets that go over the headwear. You know, then they'll look like the Great Gazoo from the Flintstones when they're driving down the road. That's another way to get around it, so therefore they can drive safely. So the point of the matter is, at some point, we have to stop choosing religion over safety. Okay, the laws and rules are in place to protect everybody, to keep everybody safe, and all that stuff. So we got to stop saying, oh, these rules for safety are only valid for so and so, but not so and so because of their religious beliefs. Well, it doesn't quite work that way. okay? Because these people will get in accidents, they will get hurt, and the long-term effects are going to be disastrous because we say they don't have to wear helmets. So Doug Ford, get your head out of your butt and make sure everybody in our province has to wear a helmet when they're riding a motorcycle.